A lot of people think that what differentiates rich people from the poor is that rich people simply have more money, but that's absolutely wrong. What separates these two groups of people is actually their way of thinking, and having more money or less is simply one of the consequences of their mentality. The main reason that most poor people stay poor is because they don't realize that no matter what they do, as long as they keep that mentality, they will never get out from that dark financial position. In fact, it's not only keeping you poor but literally making your life miserable. Poor person's mentality is the worst thing ever, don't get me wrong. I am not saying that poor people are bad, but that mentality is what preventing you to get rich, or at least make your life a little better. So, let's see how you can get rid of that mentality. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get the latest updates, and let's get started. Poor people focus on the wrong side of the story. As Jack Ma says, the worst people to serve are the poor people. Give them something for free, and they think it's a trap. Tell them it's a small business, and they don't need a lot of money to start, and they'll say that they can't earn much out of it. Tell them to make a big investment, then they'll say they don't have the money. Tell them to try new things, and they'll say they don't have the experience. Tell them it's traditional business, and they'll say that it's too hard to do, the competition is too strong. Tell them it's a new business model, they'll say it's a scam. Tell them to run a shop at least, they'll say they will have to work 24/7, and won't have freedom. But, they do have some things in common, all of them. They love to ask Google, listen to friends who are as hopeless as them, they think more than a university professor, and do less than a blind man. Just ask them, what can they do? What can they do to improve their life? They won't be able to answer you. Instead of just thinking about it, why not do something about it? Poor people fail because on one common behavior, their whole life is about waiting. They are waiting for that one-in-lifetime opportunity to make everything happen. They are waiting as if someone one day will come and hand them $1 billion and thank them for waiting all this time, so finally they can enjoy their life. The only thing that matters are the results. What would you do if your boss comes and tell you, you know what? Last month we were at a loss, the market was down, so we are not going to pay you this month? You probably will take the hell out of your boss, because you worked those hours, and you deserve that money. That's your boss's problem that the company didn't make enough money. Right? Then why would you complain that it's unfair when your boss makes much more than you when the company is doing great? When the market is up, people are protesting in the streets complaining about wage inequality, arguing that you must be paid based on your effort, but that's not how it works. It doesn't matter how many hours you work, or how much effort you put on that, all what matters are the final results. Will you buy my product just because I have spent a year creating it? Absolutely no, you will buy it only if you find it valuable. So, stop thinking in terms, I deserve a higher salary because I have PhD in economics, or I have 10 years of corporate experience, all what matters is what can you deliver. Never stop hustling. Hustling never ends. A lot of people imagine that when I get rich, I will stop working and enjoy my life on the beach, which why a lot of people aren't rich. The thing is that, growing, learning and completing never ends. Life is like a sport, you always have to be in shape, and for that reason, you have to constantly grow, otherwise you fall behind. Take a look at Trump for example, regardless whether you like him or not, even at the age of 70, he still worked his ass off and proved the whole world to be wrong and become the president. Compare that to an average 70-year-old who is just waiting to pass away probably. Some people even give up at the age of 30 or 40, with an excuse that that's it too late already for them. As long as you are alive, you should keep hustling. Anyways, now I want to hear your opinion. What do you think? What is the #1 reason that's preventing most people from achieving financial freedom? And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.